Good morning. I come to you live with my comically large bottle of water. Um, I want to talk about my night last night, but I don't want to sound like the ASU guys that talk about how they fought their buddy or the kids that talk about what breakfast cereal's the best. Because I'm still getting used to this. Alright, I'm used to the 2 minute format. This is a 10-minute format. So I gotta ride with that. Um, I woke up this morning and I think I'm getting addicted to this, even though I only did it one time. It's a potent drug, podcasting. It is a potent drug. I woke up not in my bed this morning, and I shot out of bed and bed, and I was like, "Fuck! I have to go to my podcast right now." And so I said goodbye, watched the children, and I left, and I came home. Um, I truly, I live with three, four girls most of my life, and truly, I can say to you to this point, I have no idea. I truly don't understand anything that goes on in their brains. It's an enigma. An enigma, truly. Um, like last night, I have this friend that I work with, and she's the best. She's awesome. She's just so fun. She's a great person to be around. She's bubbly. She's live. Great person. Um, but occasionally, when we drink, she likes to come up. She just likes to kiss people, but and not like make out with them, tongue everything. That's too much. But she's done that to literally all like five dudes that I know, me included. And so last night I'm talking to her, and she grabs me and kisses me. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I kissed you." I was like, uh, "Okay, I'm not gonna get mad. Who gets mad about that? Nobody. Nobody in the right mind, at least." But still, like, what is that? I It makes no fucking sense to me. Yeah, especially when women are teenagers though. Like I feel bad for my little sister. I feel so bad for her. She's got it rough right now. Just I grew up with a terrible stomach. Horrible stomach. Couldn't keep anything down. Always felt nauseous. Um, Tons of gas, all that shit. And she inherited the same thing, but along with that, she inherited my mom's terrible hormones. And so she is just constantly just fluctuating between happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. And we had a conversation about it last weekend. And she was like, "Carson, I don't recognize myself." And it sucks. It's terrible. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. It's already hard enough. I mean, she's a junior in high school, which, given, most people have more trouble in like freshman or sophomore year, but still, that's when you're figuring everything out. That's when you're like solidifying who you are, kinda. And I don't know. I just I feel terrible for her. She's gonna figure it out, and it'll take a bit, and her hormones will even up. But it's just a bad time. I had a fucking terrible time. Pardon, I dated the worst person ever my junior year. And I don't like talking shit about people, even when they weren't very nice to me. So I'm just gonna say, uh, we didn't get along. That's the nicest way I can put it. Um, yeah, and my junior year was fun though. Oh my god, I had a fucking blast my junior year. I miss it. I truly do. I truly do. I think the older you get, the more you start to miss high school. I really think so. It was just simple. There's not much to worry about. You know, school was easy. You didn't have to pick your fucking classes and then deal with the repercussions of you picking your classes, which Lord knows. Lord knows I'm in a hole that I've dug myself in, but we'll figure that out. Am I right? Up top. Um, the vape is still on the roof. The vape is still on the. Somebody's got to get it. There's a bunch of dudes always on that roof. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry. This is my sister was like, I like the format of your podcast. You know, you give a personal story, you give like a fact, and you give an opinion. Now, now, you know me. I think of what's in my head, and I think of what's in my head. Fucking, I'm ridiculous. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm really gonna follow a format. I'm not a big fan of a format. Um, oh, I just had such a good thing to talk about, but I completely lost it. Um, yeah, dude, I'm so excited to not have work today. I'm just gonna sit in this apartment and I'm gonna watch. There's gonna be a whole lot of Ted Lasso in this room today. A whole lot of Ted Lasso. Such a good show. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, you it's like taking a bite of a brownie for the first time. You know, savory, sweet. What the fuck am I talking about? Ted Lasso's awesome, though. You truly gotta watch it. I put my sister on the other day. She's like, I've heard about this show. I don't really want to watch it. 3 episodes in, she was like, everybody's so nice. Why is everybody so nice? I'm like, I wish, right? Why can't there be more Ted Lassos in the world? I wish I had Ted Lasso as like an uncle. You know, I feel like he'd be a great uncle. Just to have around, talk to. Like, hey, Uncle Ted, I'm going through a bad time. Barbecue sauce. You know, that's probably what he'd say. That's, that's definitely it. Um, yeah, no, Ted Lasso's great. And I'll play a bunch of video games as well. And oh my god, I had this talk. I forget with actually multiple people. At what age do you have to stop playing video games? Truly, because I very much enjoy my video games, almost too much. But I enjoy them not because of the games, but because of the people that I get to talk to while I play them. Like, I get to connect with all my friends from home, um, chat with them when I don't really have the ability to during the day. You know, it's kind of an excuse just to see my friends. You know, and the funny thing is I've reconnected with people over Discord more than I have with anything else. I sound like a mod right now. Um, no, but truly, I really do enjoy it for that reason. But at some point, everybody's gonna hop off, and my friends aren't gonna play anymore, and I won't really be in contact with them. But at that point, hopefully, I'll have a fucking wife, and maybe have a kid brewing somewhere. I don't know. Hopefully, it's just sad, man. I'm not like I'm all for responsibilities, and I like the freedom that I have, and I'm so excited to be financially independent. But I'm not a big fan of growing up. Truly, no, it's not my thing. It's scary. Fuck. Everybody that I've talked to has said it is scary, and I agree with them. It's bad, man. I gotta finish this bottle of water very soon. Um, I'm still feeling it a little from last night, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'll have some cashews about it. That's what I'll do. Well, I hope everybody has a good day today. We're about to hit 10 minutes, so I can cut it off. Thank God. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. Um, but who's the girl that has the interviews with Timothy Chalamet and all the other handsome actors? Brittany Broski. Neve said that I remind her of Brittany Broski, and that is very flattering, truly. And that was the reason she was like, "You should start the podcast because you sound like Brittany Broski." And maybe I hope when you guys are watching this, you you close your eyes and you picture her, but my voice coming out of her mouth, like a puppet. That's what I hope. Um, well, it's officially 10 minutes. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna watch some Ted Lasso, and I hope everybody has a great day because I know I will. Cheers. Bye, fellas.